Trying to rise to the top? Well, you on the right video then. In today's video, we finna be talking about 9 laws of power that I found the most interesting and the most famous, the most iconic book. One of the most iconic, one of the most controversial books of all time, because this book get a bad rep. Some people say it's evil, some people say it's manipulative, but you know, I just read the book so I can know the laws and know how to defend against them whenever they use for me, man. In today's book, it's finna be the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book right here, man. This good book right here, man. Make sure y'all get the concise edition. Because I got this ain't my first time getting the book. The first time I got the original copy, and it looked like a textbook, and I was intimidated. But I tried to read it. I'm like, bro, don't nobody got time to read all this stuff, bro. So just get the concise edition. It's still the same, but it's just all the laws broken down into one page. So like, for example, it'll be law number 1, one page describing the law, then it's on the law number 2. Quick read. I read this book in about a week, for real, so highly recommend this book. Very interesting book. So in today's video, I'm finna give y'all 9 laws of power that I found the most interesting. And then I'm gonna get some examples, man, because we trying to rise to the top. And at the top, these games will be played against you, and you gotta know how to defend them, or you gotta know how to use them to your advantage. So let's get into it. First law of power is law number 4. Always say less than necessary. And let me hit y'all with the book say real quick. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear and the less in control. Even if you're saying something right now, it will seem original if you can make it vague, open-ended, and Sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. The more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. Hold on, let me get y'all a little bit more from the book real quick, man. Power is in many ways a game of appearances, and when you say less than necessary, you inevitably appear greater and more powerful than you are. Your silence will make other people uncomfortable. By saying less than necessary, you create the appearance of meaning and power. Also, the less you say, the less risk you run of saying something foolish, even dangerous, man. So that's bars from the book, man. And the example I got from y'all, man, is the quiet, attractive person at the function. We all know that we at a function, right? It's somebody, he fresh, he fly, but he quiet, he stand to himself. That person in the position of power, because not everybody low-key interested in him. Everybody wondering, who is this guy? What's he doing just standing over there? And that person is coming very attractive and very powerful and very mysterious. You feel me? You know the cute girl. She looking good. She dressed up. Body right, cleavage out, and she ain't saying nothing. She just over there in the corner hanging out with her friends, ain't saying nothing. Now she's the most powerful person because people gonna try to approach her and stuff like that, man. And then also, which is said in the book, the more you talk, the more you can end up telling on yourself or saying something foolish. You feel what I'm saying? So we all know that Blabbermouth always just be talking, and end up saying something he ain't supposed to say. Always say less than necessary. Another way you can use this to your benefit is by saying less than necessary. Example, y'all know the cartoon Phineas and Ferb, right? We all know Ferb. Ferb was the guy, he rarely talked, like he rarely ever talked. He probably talked like every other episode. But when he finally said something, it was like a aha moment, because Ferb finally talked. Because he always said less than necessary. So whenever he said something, it's like the whole world stopped. It's like the whole world froze because he finally said something, which made it seem so cool when he talked. So, man, you don't got to go around blabbering and yapping, yip-yapping and all the time, because when you do, your words going to hold less weight. You feel what I'm saying? Your words going to hold less weight, and it's going to be less meaning because you always yapping, and people going to start to tone you out, man. So say what you got to say. Get to the point. Don't overcompensate your words. Be like Ferb, man, and just talk when you gotta talk, man. Because whenever Ferb talked, he was like, oh my God, Ferb, just talk. And it made it seem more cooler and more sweeter and more swaggy. You know what I'm saying? Another example of this, Takeoff. He always said less than necessary. We know in the iconic clip, the Breakfast Club clip, when Takeoff just said one word, cap, and everybody started laughing.
And he even confused Nicki Minaj because Nicki said she didn't realize you was rapping about her on Motorsport.
Cap.
It's only because the dude was so smooth, so sweet, so quiet. We always wonder, man, what's going off in Takeoff mind? Why he so quiet? Why he so laid back? Because he always say less than necessary. That made him more mysterious and more powerful. You get what I'm saying? Next law. Law number 5. So much depends on your reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. And once it slips, however, you are vulnerable. And the example I can give for this, man, is Mike Tyson and Gervonta Davis. We all know Mike Tyson before that Buster Douglas fight. He was knocking dudes out left and right, dropping them, wham, 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 throwing them all over across the ring. And he was beating them guys by his reputation alone. They didn't even fight him yet, and they was already scared just because of his reputation. Your reputation can scare somebody before they even get in there for real and psych themselves out and be scared. They be so scared of your reputation, of your aura, that they can't even fight. Tank Davis, a lot of times, Tank Davis be beating them guys and knocking them guys out because they be scared of him before they even step in the ring. Until he faced Lamont Roach, somebody who wasn't going to tuck his tail, somebody who wasn't scared of him. Now, his reputation is not the same no more. Now he seems more beatable. You feel what I'm saying? Kobe reputation. When Kobe walk in the room, everybody know he work hard. Everybody know he is obsessive. So that reputation gives him more aura and more powerful presence and respect. You gotta protect your reputation. And once it slipped, it is vulnerable. Because once Buster Douglas put them hands on Mike Tyson wasn't the same. He started taking L's. People were less intimidated. People were less afraid because he see he's not invincible. He's human. He can be beat. And now people calling out Tank name because they seen what Lamont Roach did to him. Now they know, man, Tank ain't all that. He ain't all that. He can be beat. With me, so your reputation is everything. Guard it with your life. Next law. Law number 9. Win through action, never through argument. Win through your actions, never through your argument. Any momentary triumph you think you have gained through argument is really a Pyrrhic victory. Now, I'm going to just read what I got highlighted. Here you go. It is much more powerful to get others to agree with you through your actions without saying the word. Demonstrate, do not explicate. An example I got for that, man. Let's say you with the boys, right? Let's say you with the boys, guys not out, and y'all playing 2K. And everybody's saying your homeboy, we're going to call him Bob. We're going to say Bob. Everybody's saying your homeboy Bob is better than you at 2K. Everybody, they just saying, man, Bob better than you at 2K. He gonna scrub you on 2K. And imagine you just sitting there arguing back and forth, blah, 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 ain't proving nothing, and then you beat him. That's gonna it's still gonna put you in a position of power, but it's gonna kind of make him kind of resent you a little bit. You feel me? But if everybody arguing, blah, 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 and you just staying quiet and you just say, I pick up the sticks, and you beat him and you whoop him back, that's gonna make you feel like that's gonna be such a gangster, powerful move, bro. And Bob ain't gonna have no room but to respect it, because he ain't do no talking. You just let your action do all the talking. Win through action, never through argument. Next law, law number 10, avoid the unhappy and unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are infectious as diseases. You may feel you are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves, and they will also draw it on you. Associate with happy and fortunate instead. Let me read another little highlighted thing I got. The people you associate with are critical. The risk of associating with infectors is that you will waste valuable time and energy trying to free yourself through a kind of guilt by association. You will also suffer in the eyes of others. Never underestimate the dangers of infection. There is only one solution to infection: quarantine. So basically, bro, what I'm saying is, man, or what this law saying is just stay away from the negative energy, bro, because negative energy, it will rub off on you. And you know, you just come around somebody and they got negative energy. They feel like, oh, it's poor me. And that low-key kind of drain you too, because now you got to tell them, hey, man, it's going to be all right. Pick your head up. And then that just kind of got you feeling down, man. You need to stay away from that. You need to go around people who motivated, who excited about life, who ready to get back on the grind, who just went through some adversity but ain't gonna let it break them and ready to get back on the grind. That's what you need to be around. Because their negative energy is infectious. Like the book said, it can rub off on you. And before you know, now you feeling like, now you got a poor me attitude. Now you feeling a little down and sad because misery loves company. So that's basically what I took from that law right there. Next law. If y'all still here, man, comment power in the comments. Comment power in the comments if y'all still here. Let's go. Law number 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. To increase respect and honor. Too much circulation makes the price go down. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. If you are already established in the group, temporary withdrawal from it will make you more talked about, even more admired. You must learn when to leave, create value through scarcity. Everything in the world depends on absence and presence. A strong presence will draw power and attention to you. You shine more brighter than those around you, but a point is inevitably reached where too much presence creates the opposite effect. The more you are seen and heard from, the more your value degrades. You become a habit. One more thing. Make yourself less accessible and you increase the value of your presence. So what I took from that is, man, well, the example that first popped in my head when I read the law is, man, musicians. Musicians do it all the time. They'll drop. And then we won't hear from them a couple of months. Some even a couple of years. And what do? Hey, man, when that new Drake coming out? Hey, when that new Youngboy coming out? Hey, when that new Kendrick coming out? We ain't heard from him in some months. When is he dropping? Artists do this all the time. Let me see what else I put. Oh, yeah. Artists do this all the time. And even this happened to me once I left for college in Arizona. I left. I was absent. I was gone. And when I finally came back 6 months later, man, I got a bunch of respect, a bunch of honor, a bunch of love. Think about when that one nigga come home from jail. When that nigga come back, that nigga get a bunch of respect, a bunch of honor. That nigga even get a party when he come back. I mean, hey, I'm just keeping it real. This nigga even get a party when he leave from jail. I don't know what it is about your absence, but nah, your absence, they feel what they miss it, because a lot of people don't realize what they had until it's gone. So once you take your presence away, your gift away, people are like, man, dang, I miss him. I miss Keytours, man. I wonder what he been doing when he was here. Life was way more enjoyable. You know, he come around making everybody laugh. He smile. He good eye candy to look at. Like, God, Lee, we miss him. And then you come back, you get more respect, you get more honor, and you more appreciated. Until you come around, and then your presence start making normal again, and then you're back normal. You a habit, like the book said, and then you take it away again. Then you're gonna get more respect and more honor. Y'all get the gist. So that was one of the most interesting laws, and that's a law I like to use a lot. Because whenever I feel like I'm overplaying my part or being too much, because I'm a people person. And I'm the type of person that just be on somebody. I'm on them. I love hard. If I rock with you, I'm going to be on you. So sometimes I got to pull back to let you feel my presence gone. To let you respect and let you appreciate the friend that I am. Feel me? So sometimes I got to pull back. So sometimes it's a law that I like to use. So use absence to increase respect and honor. Y'all getting some knowledge today, man. Y'all get some knowledge today. Let me know if y'all like these book reviews, man. Oh yeah, one more example that I had on my paper. Even when men come back from the army, when they leave and they come back, armies get a bunch of love, bunch of respect, a bunch of honor. When the military men come back, they get a bunch of respect and a bunch of honor. They get deported, it's a little sad, they be gone for some months. I mean, even a couple of years, and they come back, hey, your cousin back, hey, your uncle back, and everybody, he probably get a little party too. So yeah, use absence to increase respect and honor. Next law. Law number 28, interaction with boldness. If you are sure of a course of action, do not attempt it. Your doubts and hesitations will infect your execution. Timidity Being timid is dangerous. Better to enter with boldness. Any mistakes you commit through audacity are easily corrected with more audacity. Everyone admires the bold. No one honors the timid. Let me get y'all one more little highlighted point that I made in this book. Boldness, on the other hand, is outer-directed and often makes people feel more at ease. Since it is less self-conscious and less repressed, it never induces awkwardness or embarrassment. And so we admire the bold and prefer to be around them because their self-confidence infects us and draws us outside of our own realm of inwardness and reflection. So when I first read this law, the first example I thought of, yeah, there you go. My bad, y'all. I'm a little prepared. The first example I thought of was jumping off a cliff into the water, man. Y'all know how them white boys, they be running and jumping off them cliffs and hitting them flips. That's a very, very bold and courageous move. And if you are timid doing that move, you might probably slip up and jump off wrong and flip and bust your head and drown. You got to be very, very bold to do that. So I see that as entering the action with boldness. So that's the first thing that popped up in my head when I read this law. I'm like, oh, jumping off a cliff, running full speed and just saying F it and just jumping from it. That's very bold. And then once one person do that move, y'all seen it, when one person jump, then everybody else jump, his boldness infected everybody around him. Instead of infected, I could say, it's another word, because that's why they say the word evil, because they be saying words like infected. Instead of infected, they say influenced, a better word, impacted. His boldness impacted everybody else. His boldness made everybody else, his boldness influenced everybody else to be bold. So once one person ran and jumped, everybody else ran and jumped. When one person hit somebody on the football field, boom, now the whole team blitzed. Once one person do something bold, now everybody else bold. You feel what I'm saying? Your boldness can influence a lot of people. You feel me? Boldness and courageous is basically brothers. You feel me? So yeah, law number 28, interaction with boldness and it would affect others. I'm a very bold person. I think that if you want to do something bold today, man, listen, I'm going to challenge y'all to do something bold today. Because y'all, a lot of y'all boys, a lot of y'all chicken, some weenies, some punks, some, for lack of better terms, I ain't going to cuss on him, but y'all know what I'm saying, some PUSSYs. A lot of y'all some that, man. So I'm finna give y'all one challenge to be bold, to increase your boldness, because you are born with boldness. Even the great Napoleon, my fellow short king, he was not bold. He had to practice the habit of being bold, and he had to do that on the battlefield where it was life or death. Let me give you an example of what he said he did on the book. Even Napoleon had to cultivate the habit on the battlefield where he knew it was a matter of life and death. In social settings, he was awkward and timid, but he overcame this and practiced boldness in every part of his life because he saw its tremendous power. So here's a few things you can do to practice the habit of boldness. For all my guys, go up to a girl and ask her out. Tell her, hey, I like you. Can I have your number? Just approach a girl, you feel me? Approach a girl. Or go to a boxing gym. Go to an MMA gym and just ask to spar. F it. Just ask to spar. That's a way to practice the habit of boldness. Ladies, I don't know what y'all can do. I don't even know if ladies watch this. But ladies, if you watching this, ask a dude out. I don't know. I can't think of nothing. Oh, ladies, hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor. Be the first one out on the dance floor. And just go. And see what happens. See what happens. Law number 30. Make your accomplishment seem effortless. Your actions must seem natural and executed with ease. All the toil and practice that go into them, and also all the clever tricks, must be concealed. When you act effortlessly, as if you could do much more. Avoid the temptation of revealing how hard you work. It only raises questions. Teach no one your tricks or they will be used against you. And the most interesting thing this law taught me was this right here. You achieve your accomplishments with grace and ease. People believe that you could always do more if you tried harder. This elicits not only admiration, but a touch of fear. Your powers are untapped. No one can fathom their limits. And the first thing I thought about when they said that was this. We all know that great athlete who just make everything seem so easy, seem so smooth, and then they don't work hard. So now we get the thought of our head, man, what if this dude actually put in the work? Imagine how good he can be, man. So that make us think about their untapped potential, and that also strike a bit of fear because we think like, man, what if this dude actually did work hard? Shaq. What if Shaq practiced like Kobe? What if Allen Iverson practiced like Kobe? What if Vince Carter practiced like Kobe? Man, that's untapped potential, and that so low-key bring a bit of fear. But it also bring a bit of power to the person because we walk in the room like, man, look at that dude, man. Imagine if he would have did this. Imagine if he just worked a little bit harder, man. So yeah, make your accomplishments seem easy. Next law. We got 2 more laws. If y'all still in here, man, type power in the comments, man. This is a long one today, but we doing the knowledge. This ain't for my short attention span guys. If you got a short attention span, you probably been clicked off. This ain't for my ignorant guys who just want to hear about booties, titties, and other stuff. We doing the knowledge today. We doing the knowledge today because we trying to rise to the top. This video is for the people who trying to rise to the top. If you ain't trying to rise to the top, get out the video. We trying to rise to the top. We trying to become some kings in this game in this lifetime. We want it all. Let's go. Next law. We at number 8. Law number 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Come on, y'all. Stay with me, stay with me. The way you carry yourself will often determine how you are treated in the long run. Appearing vulgar or common will make people disrespect you. For a king respects himself and inspires the same sentiment in others. By acting regally and confident of your powers, make yourself seem destined to wear a crown. This is also one of my favorite laws, the most interesting laws of power in this book. And let me hit y'all with some highlights, hit y'all with some games straight from the book, straight from the man, Robert Greene. He mentioned something called the crown strategy. And that's basically like having a belief so highly of yourself that good things start happening to you and you just start walking around with that aura like you need to have a crown on your head. Here's what he said. The strategy of the crown is based on a simple chain of cause and effect. If we believe we are destined for great things, our own belief will radiate outward. Just as the crown creates an aura around the king, this outward radiance will infect the people around us who will think we just have reasons to feel so confident. Believing so firmly in their own greatness that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Even when you know you are practicing kind of deception on yourself, act like a king, you are likely to be treated as one. So you got to believe, man. You have to believe in yourself so much that people just think, man, hey, man, this dude should wear a crown. You just got to have high self-esteem, almost a bit of arrogance. You feel me? And here's one more thing, man. Where is that? Oh, here you go. The crown may separate you from other people, but it's up to you to make that separation real. You have to act differently, demonstrating the difference from those around you. One way to emphasize your difference is to always act with dignity, no matter the circumstance. And the first thing I thought about, you dirty niggas, the first thing I thought about that you can do to act with dignity is this. When you go to the bathroom, I know everybody else ain't washing their hands. I know after y'all take a quick piss in the urinal, you flush the toilet, you walk straight out because you're nasty. I know y'all do that. But here's the way to act with dignity. Once you pee, and you see everybody else walk out, you go to the sink, put some soap in your hand, scrub them together, make sure you get under them fingernails too, and wash your hands. That's a simple way to act with some dignity. That's a simple way to be treated like a king, because you just did something not everybody else doing, and that's simple. That's very, 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 very simple. So you gotta do little small acts of dignity, and then you gotta already believe in yourself. You gotta already have the confidence, and just think, man, I'm him. I deserve to wear a crown, and the aura, they all come together. Another example I have was this one: dress how you want to be addressed. That's another thing that came to my mind when I read this law. So if you dress if you dress respectable, people gonna treat you with respect. If you got a nice suit on or a nice little button-up collar shirt, some nice slacks on, nice shoes, people gonna approach you differently. People gonna talk to you differently. But if you are just outside looking bummy, looking broke, busted, and disgusted, looking like you just woke up out the bed, people gonna kind of be a little more harsh to you. People gonna kind of look down upon you. If you dress and you got your cheeks out, for all my ladies, you got your cheek hanging out, booty out, cleavage all out, this dude's gonna be more likely to approach you on some BS than if you came in looking like a lady, looking like a queen. If you came looking like a lady, like a queen, they're gonna approach you a little different, and you're gonna attract differently. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, be royal in your own fashion, act like a king or a queen to be treated like one. So get you some dignity and dress royal, man. Dress how you want to be addressed. Last law. This long one today. This for all my warehouse workers, man. This for all my people working on 12-hour shifts. If you just need some entertainment to play in your AirPods while you get through your shift, man. Watch your boy KT. I'm gonna get you through your shift. I'm gonna get you through your shift. I'm gonna make sure you get some laughs. I'm gonna make sure you get some entertainment. I'm gonna make sure you get some education. I'm gonna make sure you get some stimulation. Cause I know how I feel. I've been there working in warehouse shifts before. Working them 12-hour shifts. Trying to find an entertaining YouTube video to watch just to make the shift go by, just to make the shift a little bit more enjoyable. I've been there before. So now I'm happy, I'm blessed to be in a position to where I can make these videos to get somebody through their shift. This for my truck drivers too. Truck drivers, put your boy KT on and get some knowledge. Get some knowledge, get some power, get some information so that you can take this and use in your real world and level up. And get to the level to where you a boss now. And you don't gotta work no more. Get to the level to where you can own the warehouse. Yeah, we talking that talk. Where you can own the warehouse. Where you can own the truck. To where you can make the videos that somebody put on and laugh and enjoy and just take some stress off relief. I know you like when I post. I know you love when you see that KT just dropped the YouTube video. I know you love that. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the people. I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. Sip my coffee. Last law. Law number 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. And the example I got for this is Bronny James. Bronny James. Let me go to it. I ain't gonna be lazy. What happens first always appears better and more original than what comes after. If you succeed, a great man or have a famous parent, you will have to accomplish double their achievements to outshine them. Do not get lost in their shadow or stuck in the past of your own making. Establish your own name and identity by changing course. Slay the overbearing father. Disparage his legacy and gain power by shining your own way. And the first name I thought about this, I also thought about Kalen DeBoer, stepping in after Nick Saban. He gonna have to do double to outshine Nick Saban. And I don't think in this new age, in this new era, it's gonna be possible to outshine Nick Saban. Shout out to Nick Saban. Shout out to all my people from the 205. Shout out to all my people from T-Town. Shout out to all my people from Bama. So yeah, Kalen DeBoer and Bronny James. Bronny James is gonna have to do double to outshine LeBron. And we all know, I like Bronny James. I think he's a good NBA player. I now hope he do good in the league. But I don't think he's going to do double to outshine LeBron James, who got the most points in NBA history, who got 4 rings, he got about 4 MVPs. It's going to take a miracle for him to outshine LeBron. So that's the first thing that popped in my head was Bronny James. But it is what it is. Now he's no longer on the same team, so now he's on a different team. And now he can do his own thing. And that'll get some power to him. He can do his own thing. He no longer on his dad anymore, his wing anymore. Because his dad is about to be a free agent. I wonder where LeBron finna go. I really hope it's not the Heat. Because if he go to the Heat, I think it's going to not be good. I don't think they're going to win the championship. And I really want to see Bron win 5. So that's besides the point. LeBron is a free agent. He's no longer on the Lakers no more. So Bronny is alone. So Bronny can do his thing and shine, and it'll bring more power and more attraction and make Bronny seem more individually good, I guess. You know what I'm looking for? So yeah, that's the end of the video, man. If y'all still here, man, Drop an emoji, any type of emoji in the comments. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all get this book, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's your boy KT. I'm out. Peace.